let's hope I'll be able to do this and stream this, because I want to stream this game really badly. Just cuz, but I also wanted my friends to come on, but I can't see any of them on. So I'm probably gonna end up playing by myself, and I'm literally just talking to no one, but that's okay. So let me just scroll down and prepare myself and share the stream link as well. Wait, give me a second. Let me quickly do this. No, wait. Oof, oof, oof. Do 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 do. Hi! I came here so fast. Hello! I'm gonna be playing that game. Wait, let me just go onto my channel and link this to the Discord so people can join. Hi, Larry! Love this game. I'm playing it for the first time. Just came to say hi. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Let me just link this to the thingamabobby. I think I got the link. Yep. Okay. Hi, cousin. Okay. I'm live. Oh, live playing Doki. I'm just, yeah, whatever. Join me. Control V. At everyone. Things I do. If I do get disturbed by my family, I'm sorry. Would my mom just come in here and be like, what are you doing? Okay. But let's get started, because I want to start right now. Right now, it's just an ordinary animated. Oh my god. I'm gonna leave because I'm scared to see this game, because I know there are a lot of bad things in this. Okay. I don't know what to expect either. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. I think my mom's outside. Why did I decide to do this right now? Give me a second. Hello. Assalamualaikum. I'm gonna play a game. I know. The reason I chose today was because I didn't have a lot of work. Can you close the door? No? I feel awkward. Okay. This game is crazy while I cry. Okay, let's get right into it. You guys can read. Okay. I agree. Oof, what was that? Whoa. I mean, sure you can. Hey, I'm a child. I guess you are. Then you probably shouldn't be. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance. This is so annoying. Wait. Waving arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighborhood and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it's just kind of worked out because you've known each other for so long? Yes. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but started around high school. She would oversleep more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up for me. Why is this me? To see if you can watch this. Okay. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Oof. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sarah catch up with me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that you're thinking about ignoring me. That's me, Spire. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Whoa. Fine, fine. This is odd. Wait, can I just check something real quick? Okay, I'm back. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Are you used to scary things? You're just asking these questions. Whatever you say, Sayori. That sounds creepy. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Spire, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? Told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, but I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Yep, gotta love this creepy masterpiece. I have no idea what's gonna happen, but yeah. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Why is this explaining me? Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy, but I die at the thought of you being a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? I guess I could watch, but I shouldn't. So goodbye, guys, and have a great Halloween, you too. Thank you for joining. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than I'm surprised I even let her relent to her. I can't read. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little. At least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is I can't read, is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was even aware that she had an interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Cupcakes. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Cupcakes. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. That does not sound creepy at all. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Yup, everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayuri always has says nice things about you. Oh my god. Yeah, I would sell my soul for a cupcake. Oh my god. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, I'm a boy in this situation, so okay. Okay. Ah, Spire, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? Ooh, if you want to say something, say it. Sorry, Natsuki. The girl with the sore attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri appears comparably more mature and timid. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Spire. Monica smiles sweetly. How do you know each other? Well, we rarely talk, but we're in the same class last year. We can all come to the conclusion that Natsuki is heckin' adorable. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so gently feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Spire. We made room for you at the table, so you can come sit next to me or Monica. Monica, I don't know. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Wait, give me a second. I realize the music is so loud and I don't know how loud I am compared to it, so let's see how far behind the stream is. Okay. Natsuki, I'm not adorable. Oh my god. Okay. Let's go. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Tea? Tea. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there is no space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Oh, one space, not no space, one space. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. I feel like these names are getting too, like, they're just coming to my head and I'm not even, like, thinking about who it is. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in her hand. Let me put the volume for this down because I can barely hear. Okay, are you ready? Natsuki, you got it. Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts a foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh my god. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and a little piece of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayuri talks with her mouth full and already managed to get the icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayuri said, well, maybe, but not for you. No, you, dummy. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. I was gonna say seat. Oh my god. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I don't read books, but I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Salted Yuri looks away. Oof. I meant that, you know, I believe you, okay? Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? Spire, when you're done with this, put a number 1 in the title so anyone can watch it in order. Okay. We're gonna put it right now. Number 1. Okay. Sure. There you go. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Sorry, I was checking something. Oh my god. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Ahaha, well, you know, this is creeping me out. I don't know what's gonna happen. What does that even mean? To be honest, I can't stand all the politics, oh my god, politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Oh my god. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard to just find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm in literature. So Spire, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past 3 years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Asuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after Yuri's sad smile. And that's a sad smile. Okay. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. That's a little bit odd, but okay. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I'd actually be interested in reading those kind of things, it's just that I don't. Yeah. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story is such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, and it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I just really grasped one thing I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Same. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. not on the stream and they aren't doing their job. Cough cough. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. It's like zooms in whenever someone says something or when someone's very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. You look like you're working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, or some, are you gonna be in the house room for the whole day? Your mic is getting messed up, is it? What do you mean by house room? You mean this room? It's just as cute as you are. Sayuri sidles up behind Natsuki puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Okay, let me just check. Is my mic... I think it's okay. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them with some time? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. She seems... writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have experience? I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share I can't read them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Suri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right? So weird being the boy in this situation. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my god. Yes, I'm so happy! Suri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cup mates, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Well, I think something creepy is going on, but we shall see. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. So I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Spire, since we're already after school for clubs, sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. I feel like I want to have like an accent when I'm reading this. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. When am I doing a vampire accent? Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Tonight. Ooh. This seems pretty interesting so far. It's time to write a poem. Oh, pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Question. Charm. Aura. Raindrops. Whistle. Vivid. Melody, passion, eternity, treasure, memories, extraordinary, fantasy, sparkle, music, lucky, fear, imagination, daydream, promise. Okay. Hi again, Spire. That wasn't that much work, actually. I want to see. Okay. Can you see my. Yeah, you can see my mouse. Okay. Nah, don't worry. Oops, I didn't read what it said. Whatever. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Spire. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. It's just a poem. I mean, like, poems take time, but come on. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Oof. And last year too. Oof. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oof. Wow, next collection in the club room. I can't talk. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Oh, manga is literature. Oh my god. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Spire always gives his best. Oops, I'm so stupid. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayuri, that's because your room is so messy. It's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Wow. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Spire are good friends too. I feel weird for putting Spire there. I should have put a guy's name. Sayuri. As usual, sorry. Seems oblivious to the weird situation she puts me into. Okay. My battery's about to die. I'm gonna go on my mom's account later. Okay. You even brought you something today, you know? Well, what is it? Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Oh my god, is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches in her bag, pulls out a book. Whoa, I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. So it's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you so much. I'll definitely read this. Happy Halloween, everyone. You finally show up. Okay, switched. Okay. Do you want to join a call or what? Mackenzie, that's up to you. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that I had a meeting at school. Okay. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the literature. I mean, sure. Okay. I'm using it on my I'm a sit-in podcast room. Let me turn the volume low for this.
Oh my god, it's so hot in here.
Hello. I'm streaming. I'm streaming, so.
Oh, now you mute after I say.
No, I'm streaming. Give me a chance. Settings. Put it here. Okay, thank you. I ever leave? Okay, I'm gonna just... Hello. Hello.
Sorry, I was at a meeting, so
Don't worry about it.
until a couple of minutes ago.
Don't worry about it. Ah. I can hear myself. Ah. Okay, so I ended up I'm playing that game that you were talking about. Uh-huh. And so far it's okay. Seems fun. Okay. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down and Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayuri's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayuri's taking this really seriously. It's weird to hear her deliberating like this. Oh my god. I can't read. That's a good point. In that case, do you think...
It's really bad when you're literally playing a graphic.
I know.
It's practically a graphic novel.
In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Yes. What kind? Well, I guess we could... You're right. You're right. Okay, Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you're suggesting it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Okay, cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. And then Sayuri is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayuri can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oof, really close. I open my eyes.
To the bad parts yet?
No, everything's perfectly fine so far.
The parts that are actually why it's should be a PG-13 stream.
No, I don't. I haven't found anything out yet, so.
Part are you in? Part 1, 2, 3?
Part 1. I just started.
What?
I just started on stream. Wait, let me try to check if I can change the Discord from this one to the actual app. Cause I'm on the. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay.
What are you doing?
Don't tell me that the thing is bad. You there? Okay. I open my eyes to find Sayuri's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, I'm not sorry at all. Whoa, okay. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, okay, I know. You're always you look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Literally, you were clearly in a rush this morning. Oh, never mind. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Ah. I ran my fingertips down the side of Sarah's hair, trying to straighten it out. Okay, that's a little. Man, you really need a brush. I really need a brush for this. There's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Ew. Okay. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever then.
Sick, so
it's
but
okay,
I'm still going out tonight because free candy.
Feel better.
It's fine.
Fortunately, I really don't care about that. I can't read. Oh my god. Oh my god. Cause like if I were to actually read properly, I'd read slow. And I don't want to do that, especially with this kind of game, because then things can take forever. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Okay. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? This is weird, I guess. Hey, be careful. That button might come off. Okay.
I'm just gonna keep scaring you.
Okay. Just to fully close the button here. Does this thing ever fit you properly? Oh my god. Just got back for trick-or-treating? You just did it? Oh my god.
What time is it there? It's 5 o'clock.
Yeah. I think he lives in Europe, I'm not sure.
Oh, that would make sense.
It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it up, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? I mean, moves are bigger. Oh my god, don't say that out loud. Oh my god. Anyway, you look much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sarah's later buttoned up like that? But it's just so stubby. It's not worth it at all. Surya hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. What was the point of that then? Oh my god. 10 to 9. Ooh.
It was a boob shot.
Yeah, no. Sayori puts her arms around and twirls around. Okay. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that it's like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. So stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Why do I struggle with both of those things? Fine. It's a deal. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell it with you sometimes. Your coughs scare me.
Oh, I'm sorry, but it's Halloween. I get a chance to be scary today.
What's your costume?
Oh
my god! Sorry.
I just have to say, your laugh was horrible.
Oh.
Like, no, just then, it was really bad.
Why? You scared me. You were like about to cough and then you stopped. But what are you dressing up as?
Nope, that's for me to know and you to never find out unless you watch my story.
Okay. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Oh yeah, let's see what it turned out to be like. Yay! Spire, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I feel to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relax really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is in a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Kind of close to Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed so. She seemed. Tongue twister. She her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Spire. Having a good time so. Oh yeah.
Again, no.
Oh my god.
No. If you ever do that again, I will actively leave the call.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Yes, I love that voice. Oh my god. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ahahaha! Don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of but it's the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. She might be exaggerating, but even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sounded like Yuri. But in any case, Yuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions totally unexpected. Well, to teach their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. I wish I was in a club now. I actually wish I was in a club. Like, an art club. Do they have an art club at school? I don't know. Okay. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction of the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. Protrudes. Okay, a noisy neighbor.
I don't know how it's spelled, but I think it.
An angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Always scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Oof. Deep. 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 So, what do you think? Deep. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's a kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is behind this one. Some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in this of ink, oh my god.
Can you speak? I can't either.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. What is it? She sounds like a podcast. My advice for today is to like move your pen. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? I guess we can show it to Sayori because that's who we know second best, and then we can show Yuri and then Natsuki because Natsuki's a little with us.
That's the tea.
Okay. Oh my goodness, this is so good. It's fire. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, it has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a spire poem. And that makes it feel extra special.
Oh, that's so bad. It's like all of
It just reminded me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. Ooh, see? It's like I said before. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you on to that then. Oh my god, yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play?
From my eyes. You thought I wouldn't catch that, but I caught it, and I'm burning it.
Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you testing me to wish away on a rainy day? Wish away a rainy day. I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay.
Oh my god, it was good until then.
So Yuri, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, next up we have Yuri, because Yuri's nice to us, I guess. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. What is that? Sorry, I forgot to start speaking.
Me.
It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Okay, wow, okay. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. My god, okay.
Having trouble, Spire?
Run-on sentences, or she just keeps talking about the topic for way too long. They could have a streamer/YouTuber club at school. That would be fun, but I don't think they have the equipment for that.
There's also not enough. I feel like there's not enough
people who would be, yeah,
that would actually be able to be part of it.
I regret not joining a club because I feel like it would have been a great way to make friends. But it's last year now. I don't know if I have time.
Just join one when you go to college.
I should. I hope I don't like stay super introverted. I just hope.
If I have to force you to become extroverted, it will not be fun for you.
I know, but it'll probably help me become extroverted.
Do you want me to force you to become extroverted?
Maybe.
Like, I'm an semi-introverted extrovert, which basically means I prefer to stay to myself, but I actually like talking.
I mean, there's a part of me that kind of likes to hang out with other people. It's just that there's a part of me there's something that stops me from doing it. Otherwise, I'd be okay with talking to people as long as I know them. And university, I'm gonna have to start all over again. So, it might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I shall do that. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Great. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity from her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be our literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present while living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Ooh. Ooh. That was pretty good. Sounds very... What's that word? Also very deep and hard to interpret at first, but that's what makes a poem a poem. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. But it took you a long time to read it. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really just very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Oh, that's mild? Okay. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. What are you saying? That you've talked to ghosts before or something? They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Okay. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. There's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I go to a science club with 4 people. It started out at 40. Wow. Wow.
Yep, I know the feeling of that. There's a club I go to every Tuesday. And we only, on average, have like... Oh my god, what are you doing?
I'm eating.
Aren't you going trick-or-treating?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I mean...
Is it too old?
Maybe. I'd want to go, but like...
You're too lazy.
I can't... It's not even that, it's just that I can't trust people. They could have added something to the thing, and I would have to get ready and everything.
It's not open, you're fine.
Okay. I mean, there's certain foods I can't eat either. So I don't know if that would be a waste, unless I gave those out to friends. I mean, it would be fun. I'll see. I'll see.
I start candy black market.
Oh my god. Let me just like
It's
quickly
where-
finish this.
It's where I have my candy, like my chocolate from Halloween, and I just give it out to people.
I do the
But I
exact
like-
opposite of that. I
I
store
don't
it.
like chocolate. Well, I don't like chocolate, so...
Send me it through the mail.
Hun, it will be melted.
Okay, I'm sorry. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. How long is this game, by the way?
You got a while.
Okay.
Trust me, you've got a while.
Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. I'm now hungry. Oh my god. Eat something. Or eat your candy that you got. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay, the last person to talk to. Natsuki! Why are we so awkward? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. Oof. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass.
Whatever. There is this in the entirety of her voice. He's the shortest girl and tries to act so she doesn't get called cute and stuff like that. Like, she's just being tough because she doesn't want to be treated like she's an itty bitty baby girl.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek. Cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Ooh.
I hate her poems, by the way.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. I just don't eat randomly though. I have to eat at certain times. I know I'm weird. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's why I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Oh my god. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, inspired it too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Inspire like I want to, you know? He even told me that he was impressed by it. He. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, did you not know that?
I knew that, but it's weird. I'm using my name. I should have put a guy's name. Why did I not? Okay. Okay, oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous Aspire appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how did you know that he didn't appreciate my voice more? I can't read. Oh my god. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh my god. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose magically grew a size bigger as soon as what the heck? Natsuki, that's a little, this doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Spire, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason?
Yeah.
Oh my god. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Spire. Wait, there's a region. Oh my god. There's a reason. There's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh, flip. You know what my choice is gonna be. Help me, Sayori. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in her mouth. I had in my mouth. What am I saying? So instead, I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Oh my god. Sayori.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Spire. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayuri wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that makes her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes— Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. Oh my god. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's moves are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Oh my god. Sayuri stands triumphantly. Monica stands beside her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. That was fast. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayuri is vice president. Oh, I whispered to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, but I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
I'm sorry, I'm sick. Leave me alone.
It's okay. No,
it's... You sound like a chicken.
Oh god. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayuri's amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be in her head, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what's going on. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I wouldn't hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Okay, such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. I can see that our character has a crush on Monica. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing?
You wait.
Poems? Okay. It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. So, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Oh my god, awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Oh my god, and maybe you learned something for your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. So much work. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least try to do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Spire, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayuri beams to me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Spire, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. Sigh, oh my god. It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. Put Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. So are there only like 2-3 scenes?
For what?
Like the scene of the classroom, the scene of walking home, and our book?
Kind of. I mean, it's more for the story than the locations, so yeah, there's really only like 5 backgrounds overall.
Okay.
I'm so sick.
It's okay.
Are you writing a poem?
Yeah. Question.
I need to text my friends and figure out what we're doing tonight, because, like, we're all gonna go out trick-or-treating together, but, like, we haven't figured out whose house we're starting at. We haven't figured out if we're gonna eat, like, all together, which I'm guessing we're not, because I have to go over to another friend's house and eat dinner with them, and then I'm coming back and going trick-or-treating, and it's just gonna be a big old mess.
Yuri Doki Doki in the chat says, "What's up?" Nothing much, I'm just playing Doki Doki. Yuri Doki Doki. Okay, this is my first time playing it too, so I don't exactly know what to expect, like what's so creepy about it so far, but
don't spoil any of it.
Yeah.
She's never played. I've watched people play it, and I know why it's PG-13.
Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Spire. Yo, Sayori. Oh, you'll see soon. Okay. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Oh wow, rude. Do you want to take a look at your purse? What? Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayuri? Okay. Why that all of a sudden? Open. Then she turns it upside down and lets all the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Ahahaha. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. Oh my god. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Haha. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her books as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Spire to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair. Mischievous, okay. Little stunt like that, your suffering.
You said it right, but it's a personal preference.
Okay. Your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept, oh my god, the retribution. Revolution, oh my god. Still coming from you, Sayuri. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing.
Devil inside of me.
After all,
don't take that the way I think you're taking it.
I don't think I'm taking it that way, but I know you're if you're thinking about it that way, that means that you're kind of taking it that way too.
I mean, but have you met me?
After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. Ooh, whoa, what was that? Yeah, out of nowhere,
what happened?
Something smacks Sayuri in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was, a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Oh my god. Actually, that one almost worked. Ahaha, I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki? That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Oh my god. They're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. What? Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laughed as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monika's in the club room. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just... She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Wow. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super late. Super sorry. I just heard you blow your nose.
I know, I'm sorry.
The whole stream heard you blow your nose. Oh my god.
I hate being sick. I can't breathe.
Take medicine. What are you doing?
What?
Here.
It's my pillow.
Oh, okay. I kind of know what kind of pillow that is just by hearing it. It's like the ones with the small circles, right? Or is I don't know.
It's like a kind of like one filled with beans or something.
Yeah.
But like not.
Yeah, they're like the small circle bean thingies. I don't know. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. What? You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense though. What? You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I forgot I unmuted myself.
Oh my god. That... Okay, Monika looks at me. I'm trying to dry your like fake tears, but I'm like I don't know what I'm doing to my mic right now. What the heck? I'm like fanning my mic. Oh my god.
I don't know what that was and I forgot I unmuted.
Oh my god. You should be more careful. but I don't mind. I mean like I don't mind.
Hang on, I'll be back.
Okay. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay, that sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Spire. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. Okay. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Spire! Oh my god. Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? What supplies would you need? Supplies? Exactly. What for? Well, you know, oh, the festival's coming up. Me and Monica are gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need you to go find some crayons, some markers, and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Spire to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. It's okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too. Okay? Okay. Ready? Yup, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to a mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Spire, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like you say the lines out of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, pressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what end have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie? I'm working super hard on this, you know? Ah, I know. I just mean that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Oh my god. Ahaha, don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. Ah, I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Spire, the classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings out a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a full box of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Oh my god, I don't know why it bothers me when... For you guys, color is spelled C-L-O-R. And for us, it's spelled C-O-L-O-U-R. So it bothers me when there is no U.
Because y'all had to go and add an extra U for no reason.
Color, honor, words like that.
You'll spell honor with a U?
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, but it bothers me now because like whenever I don't see it with a U, it's like, wrong.
Well, you said you wanted to. Didn't you say you wanted to move to the United States? It must have been somebody else. Never mind.
No. I mean, like, it would be fun, but I don't think I would ever want to. Like, there's a part of me that would want to, but not really want to, you know? It's hard to explain. Alright, that one down. That one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find. Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine, fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack. Ow. Yeah. So he runs over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Oh my god. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Oh, you okay? My forehead. Suri clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Suri is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second.
That you have to move your hands.
Okay, though it's like weird how it goes to like weird different angles. Oh my god. Suri slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow, sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Spire, where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Siri makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Now we're out here. I pat Siri on the shoulder and run into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it would be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Siri likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Siri. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other to clumsily scoop crayons back into the crayon box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Suri the bottle of juice. It's nice and cold. Suri opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Suri, what are you doing? It's just for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Suri places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What does that mean? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself. Or get a bump.
This one, or it could the other one.
Okay.
Here.
It looks nice.
No, it's fine. The other one looked plain. All it was just red.
Okay. Okay.
It had no like design.
I'm still okay.
I don't care.
Okay, thanks.
I don't care if you're on the
This looks a little big though. Okay, can you put it on my bed?
Care.
Can you put it on my bed?
Oh, I thought you said bad.
Bed.
Goodbye.
Okay, bye. Close the door. Thank you. I'd
How many
fall.
times have you said close the door on your stream?
A lot.
Because that's one of the most iconic Spire, like,
Close the door.
ever.
Close the door.
Yes, every time. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Close the door. Close the door. Okay, bye. I don't think you realize how much you say.
I feel like I should just record myself and just press play. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. Ahaha. And you would rush over as quick as you could. Are we gonna like senti right now? You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Why are we still sitting in this awkward position? Even though it wasn't really your fault, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember, but I guess I was also so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Spire, I don't think you realized it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even knew it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest with myself, there's no telling whether we'll each end up. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. I've been live streaming this for like the past hour and a half, oh my god. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I'd see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way, not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. How long is this episode? I follow Sayori out of the classroom.
Are you still on episode 1?
I think. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we made it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about to start with sharing your poems. Sorry, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about that. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find anything we needed? I have it right. So, oh my god, frantically ran to the I forgot all the stuff. Oh my god, calm down. I have it all right here. Okay, wow. Found the post paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work. Yeah, well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone, are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crane boss is closed tightly, I return to my seat. This is what happens when I try to read fast. Okay, let's do Sayori first this time. I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... no, wait, not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. What the... Stop thinking weird things in here. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking! Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting into my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. What? Shut up. Okay. Sigh. You'll never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. You sure about that? Maybe... Sayori starts fiddling with a pencil in between her hands. Hey, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anywhere? Well, whatever. You too when we go home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. What the? Okay. Sayori hastily bends down to pick the pencil she dropped, but being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down, pick the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Okay, let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like bundles of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb. I reach inside.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Did you just hear me getting progressively louder?
Yeah. Oh my god. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger. Is that a cough or a sneeze?
That was a cough.
Okay, because I was like, should I say bless you or what? I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle, a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pulled them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. I mean, like, that's
Echo?
deep, but I would have to, like, reread it to understand it well. But that's actually not bad.
I just want to say, with zero context, it kind of sounded like she was collecting the hairs of her friends and putting them in bottles. But basically, like, she's taking her own feelings and bottling them up, and when other people are, like, down or something, she gives them, like, her, like, love and sympathy and stuff. And every time she gives one away, she just gets, like, she has less and less emotions, and it gets worse and worse in her mind.
Ooh.
And that's basically what she's saying.
Oh.
I don't think you understood that.
No,
so
I understood. Now I understand.
Yeah.
But yeah. Now I get it. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
I have to do a lot of poetry analysis and language arts.
This is why I'm bad at English. Oh my god. Hi Tisha, hello. Holy crap. So Yuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayuri always has a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Next person. Let's go ahead with Monica, I guess. Hi again. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Give my poem to Monica. Alright, pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori. Like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. It's just... I'm just teasing. I know, it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Alright, but anyway, you want to read my poem now? It's I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save Me. Oh my god, it's a song. Oh, sorry. The song in there, you just save me, save me. I need your love before I fall. Oh, okay, next, Save Me. The colors. Oh my god, there's no you. It bothers me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright and beautiful colors. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Oh my god, the noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. Vinyl, okay. Oof. Vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless.
What vinyl is?
No, I think I do, but I don't know what to call it.
Like the vinyl records. You've never heard of that, have you?
I've probably never heard of it.
It's fine. Got it.
An endless poem of meaningless. This was different. Load me. What does that mean? Load me. There was like this huge meaningless load me. What? That is okay. She left like a whole like page in between. Wow. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Haha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the person. It almost becomes like magic. What? What? The way I wrote over the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. We should save the game.
Oh, by the way, those Monica tips of the days, those are like actual like in-game developer like
okay.
tips. So they're not like her just being really random. They're like the developers saying stuff like "Don't forget to save" and stuff like that.
Oh my god.
Because this is a
long game.
This is a really long game with multiple episodes, but it's still just really long chapters, and you don't want your game to accidentally crash and lose everything. So.
Then you just have to keep on pressing the spacebar button constantly.
Yeah.
When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind or when something unexpected may happen. Okay. Wait, is this a tip even about writing? What are we even talking about? Oh my god. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Next, let's go to let's try Natsuki first, because I did Yuri first last time. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well I guess it's, if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type. All of a sudden? What? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around...
That's literally our friendship.
Oh my god. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Oof. Oh my god.
How much that hits me. Hits me so hard.
Oh my god. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Haha, here. Amy likes spiders. Sorry. Okay.
I mean, Halloween.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her.
Spiders aren't ugly.
Amy has a
Some
cute
spiders
singing
are.
voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always hear her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Wow! That was sure something.
I don't like her.
Not bad, right? Oh my god. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Ah, okay, wow, chill. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Okay. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that, and I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so I look forward to it. Yuri is last but not least. Let's go. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Spire. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming for you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. You just said it was good, but okay. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get a poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem that you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon.
Well, how is it spelled?
I think it's a U. I think it's a U. Looks like a U, yeah. Scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. What? Curiosity? The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or, oh my god, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Are you still there? Did you understand this one?
No.
Because
Yuri's are the hardest ones to understand.
Because she's talking about cutting bread for the raccoon, but then she talks about feeding herself too. So she like cutting the raccoon or something? Or like feeding something to feed herself?
Maybe. I think most of these have to do with emotions. So this one might be like, she's feeding into other people, but like also realizes that she's got to feed into herself. So like maybe like looking after other people, but also
looking out for herself.
I don't know. Yuri's are the hardest ones to understand.
I know. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. It's the sorts of things I usually force myself to keep. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about this? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah, she was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah, sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay, well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hit myself. Ouch, okay? I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. This is about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on posters and have designed some pamphlets, oh my god, we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing? Monica, yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come and recite poems too. Sayuri's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayuri, who's been coloring, oh my god, the word color again, a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up these posters, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot asking for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right, and it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes or reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Asuka and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with. Alright, phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ahaha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotions behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Cough, cough.
Cough, cough. I have to go. Cough, cough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sorry.
Don't worry.
We've got plans tonight, and then we've gotta,
Have fun trick-or-treating. I'm gonna try to finish as much as I can of this, but if I can't, I'll probably end the stream soon too. I'll just stop it somewhere where I feel like I should stop it.
Stop it at a good point, not like in the middle of like something. So like if they go home for the day, then like save it and probably like leave it there.
Okay.
All right.
Enjoy.
Well, bye, girly.
Bye.
Thank you. Happy Halloween.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. Leave the lounge room. Okay, let's quickly finish this up because it's getting a little bit tiring, but I want to see what's to come. Everyone has their own blah blah blah. Okay, so Yuri looks amazing. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. 4 of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called, Yuri anxiously glances over at each other. You can do it, Yuri. It's called, After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakens as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens with Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the shape of syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her. But we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. So Yuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself like in front of a mirror in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then, so Yuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on a paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into something I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Spider liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? You came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with the kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where the sorts of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. And the next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Spire. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Spire go lower everyone stands a little bit before I have to do it. Ouch, wow, Natsuki. It's fine. Might as well get it over with, but it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I'll stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called, Why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for the other people, but when it's for just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time of what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of this club and impressing Monica, and I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make me sound like such a big deal. It must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk on Sayori once more, even though it's only been a few days. A lot of things have already changed, but today Siri is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Siri. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, sorry, Yuri fumbles with the words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you, huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh shoot. Hello, Lucas. I don't know. So you're really think I'll ditch you for Yuri? Okay, I don't know, I just chose it. But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it. So Siri, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure it out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Siri to care about so much, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Ooh, okay. Thank you. There's ending. Okay. So that's enough. Do you ever do face cam? Nope, I do not. Okay, I have my game loaded there too. Okay, so we're good. But yeah, thank you for joining, whoever did join, and I just wanted this to be like the first episode. It was really long, not gonna lie, but it seems okay so far. I don't know what to expect. I don't know when people say it's creepy, so I don't know what they mean by that, but we'll find out next time I play this game. But yeah, I just wanted to stream today because I had free time, and happy Halloween, guys. So I'll see you guys later then. Bye, guys.